Okay, now we are going to go and finish our race in just a minute, but just before we do, I want to take this opportunity to show you the lake. Okay? Now it's a very nice lake and you can have picnics next to it, all that kind of stuff, but it does have a bit of a secret. Alright? This lake, if you came here 150 years ago, this lake wasn't here. It is a man-made lake. Now you guys live kind of near Huntly, right? What is the name of the big river that goes through the area? Waikato, alright? And when you have rivers, you can use the water for things. Remember when we were in the Victorian village and I said they had no water? Okay, no running water. Do you know why? What is the name of the large river that goes through Auckland? Nope, not Waikato. What's the river that goes through Auckland? There isn't one. When they built Auckland, they were silly. They built a huge city where there's no water. Yeah. See, places like Hamilton or Christchurch, you ever see a place like London or Sydney, they're all near big rivers, okay? Auckland has no river. So that means if the city keeps getting bigger like it did in the old days, there's not enough water for everyone, okay? There were little streams and creeks, and some people would have a well if they were lucky. Some people, most people, got their water off their roof. Okay, so if you live out in the countryside, you might do a similar thing, right? You basically collect the water off your roof. If it rains, yes, good. If it doesn't rain, well, you don't have enough water, which means you don't have enough water for cooking, or for cleaning, or for washing yourself. Oh, yeah, let's wave to the people. Hello.
Hi. What for drinking?
Yeah. And also, if your house catches on fire and you don't have any water, bit of bad luck. Your house burns down.
And it would be so hot that it could.
Exactly. Okay, so here's what they did in the old days. They wanted to make a water source. Now around here you'll see there's lots of rocks. In the old days, there were streams here, or springs, volcanic springs. Now you guys have been learning about volcanoes, right? Yep. Around this area, there are lots of volcanoes. There's Three Kings, which is a series of volcanoes that way. There's Mount Roskill, Mount Albert, a whole lot of other little mountains around here. Those areas would have underground caves, basically lava caves, all right? Some of them would have volcanic springs, which is like a creek or a stream going through them. And they would come out into this area before going out into the upper harbour. So if you know where the harbour bridge is, it's all that bit of water that goes underneath it, okay? Not going out towards Rangitoto, but going the other way, to the inner harbour, which is just over that way, okay? So all of the creeks here would feed into the area. So what they did is they put a wall around it, so it became like a bathtub. And all the water, what is that sound? All the water would rise up, and then they had a lake, hey presto. And that was in the 1870s. Then they built this big pump house with all its engines and stuff in it to pump that water around Auckland. So then they had water. But then of course the city got bigger and they needed more water. So now they get some water from the Waikato through pipes and things. And they've also got big dams out in the Waitakere Ranges, right? But I just wanted to show you this because this is why Motad is here. The lake and the pump house are all connected together. Okay? And I thought I'd tell you guys that because you've been learning about volcanoes. So this lake is actually related to volcanoes, okay? There's volcanic springs that feed it. Now let's go in here and let's finish